Hello, and a very warm welcome to you all. I'm so incredibly excited to kick off our journey today with Gebear's AI and no code web building basics. Now, look at that title. It truly sums up what we're about to embark on together, which is to create smart, stylish website without having any programming or coding experience. My name is Oral Wycliffe, and I'm thrilled to be your guide for this exciting learning experience. All right, so let's dive right in and unpack what this course is all about. Now, this program is truly your shortcut to building an amazing working website without you having any computer experience background or knowledge, and also having written code in the past. Now, our main goal here at Geber is to make sure that you are able to build websites with ease, and that you'll also be able to discover how simple it can be to start building stunning functional websites truly without writing any line of code. Now, we will also get to explore how artificial intelligence is totally changing how websites are made, making it much easier for anyone to build websites. Now, whether you are taking this course and you have a dream to create a personal website, a company or business website, or even an e-commerce website, well, this is the course that will give you the skills and the confidence to bring your ideas to life. Perfect. By the time you finish this course, you'll be amazed at what you can do with the power of artificial intelligence. Now, by completing this course, you will feel confident in using tools like Lovable, Windsurf, Bolt, and even Casa. We will show you how to use these tools with a lot of ease. Now, secondly, you'll also get to learn about prompt engineering for AI. Now, this is an ambiguous word, but what it does mean is that you'll definitely be able to understand how to leverage prompts to talk to AI so that it gives you exactly what you need. Thirdly, you'll also be able to build and launch your first AI powered website. Yes, you'll have a real website that you made yourself while taking this course. And finally, you'll also get to understand how much these tools cost, what their limitations are, and the best way to use them for smart web building. So you might be wondering, what do I need to get started? Now, the good news here is that you don't really need much at all. All you need are just three things. The first one being basic computer skills. That is, if you know how to use a web browser and click your mouse, then you are absolutely set. Secondly, you just must have an interest in digital tools or technology, basically a bit of curiosity to learn and also create. Then, lastly, there is no coding or design experience required. We start from the beginning, making this course perfect for anyone. We are here to guide you every step of the way. No complicated words or concepts that are needed in this course. And this course, AI and no code web building basics, is just but the start of an amazing learning journey with Geber. What do I mean? As you can see on the slides, this is our very first step, our basic starting point. And here you are here right now, which is the first lesson, ready to learn. But those who want to learn even more, we have a whole series planned. You can move on to connecting to backend, which is our next level, the intermediate level. And here you learn a bit more about how websites work on behind the scenes. And for those who are really keen, we also have an AI and automations APIs, AI automation and APIs, building scalable apps, which is our advanced program. So think of this course as exciting fast jump into a world where you can build powerful things online. So let's get clear on what we mean by web development. Well, web development is basically the job of building, designing, and taking care of all websites and apps you see online. Think about any website you visit, such as Alibaba, Amazon, and so on. It could be a simple blog, it could be an online shop, or even a company's website, or even a booking system when you're looking to book an airline ticket. Now, web development is what makes all these online experiences possible for you. Now, a website, though, at its heart has two main parts. What we call the first part being what we call the front end. This is literally what you see and click on when you visit our website. It's the way it looks, the colors, the buttons, the words, and even the pictures you see on the website. It's all about how the website appears and how easy it is for you to use it. Now, we then have what is called the back end. This is the behind the scenes part. It is the hidden engine that stores information and make things work. Okay, it is where websites brains such as the databases, the computer, and the servers get to live. Now, this part makes special features work, like letting you log in when you do a search, or even when you fill out a form um, on a specific website. It is usually the backend that is usually at play. Now, and if someone is good at building both the front end and the back end, they are called full stack developers, which means they can build a whole website from start to finish, the visible part, and also the hidden part, which is the back end part. Now, let's learn a little bit about the evolution of web development. Now, back in the days, majority of websites did not look as sleek, beautiful, and fast as they nowadays are. In the early days, things were very simple. They were mostly done by hand, and this took quite a lot of time. Let's take let's take a look back in time and see how we got to the web we know today. So in the early 1990s and the 2000s, websites back then were very basic and they just showed static information. Developers used simple tools called HTML and CSS to create these pages. Now, every little change had to be done by hand. Imagine changing a phone number across hundreds of pages one by one. Most websites just displayed text and pictures. You actually really couldn't click on things or interact much with it. It was just straightforward but very limited. But then moving into the 2000s, there was in the mid 2000s mostly, website became much more lively and fun to look at. Tools like JavaScript came along, letting developers add cool animations and interactive features. This is when you see things pop up, things move across the screen. When you're looking at a website, when things run or move across the screen, definitely those are called animations. So websites started to feel more a little like computer programs with menus that moved, and there were a lot of fun and animations into it. But then in the mobile first era, which is in the late 2010s or in the year 2010s, you realize that many people started using smartphones. So websites had to look good and work well on small screens. So developers started using smart methods called responsive design. This meant that websites could automatically change their look to fit any device, from a big computer screen to a very tiny phone. Now, this made websites fast, quick to load, and easy for everyone to use, becoming super much important to every developers and software engineers. Now, the way users experience that website became very key, and making websites mobile friendly became a must have for all new features. Now, and that brings us right up to today, the AI powered era, which is the 2020s. Now, this is where things get truly exciting and change how we think about how websites are being built or are currently being built. Now, tools like Lovable are now completely changing how websites are built. Look at the names on the screen. You can see the likes of Windsurf, Bolt AI, and others. Now, these tools, along with many others, can now help write computer code for you. All you have to do is to suggest how your website should look like, and they will even build entire web pages based on simple instructions that you give them, popularly known as prompts. And we'll discuss this in the upcoming sessions. Now, think of AI as not taking over, but as an incredibly powerful assistant. It speeds up the whole website building process, allowing both experienced builders, that is, the engineers, and new creators like you to work faster and even smarter. The most incredible thing about this new era is that web development is now open and easy for everyone, even if you don't know anything to do with computer programming. This means no matter your background, you can now step into the world of building and creating something truly amazing and put and share it out there with the world. This course will show you exactly how to do that.